Qur'an chapter 48, Surah Al-Fath, Victory. Translation by Muhammad Al-Amrani. In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful. We have indeed granted you a manifest victory, so that God may forgive you your past and future sins, complete his favor upon you, and guide you on a straight path, and so that God may grant you a mighty victory. He it is who sent down tranquility into the hearts of the believers, that they may add faith to their faith. For to God belong the hosts of the heavens and the earth, and God is all-knowing, wise, so that he may admit the believing men and believing women into gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they will abide forever, and that he may remove from them their misdeeds. And with God that is a supreme triumph, and so that he may punish the hypocritical men and hypocritical women, and the polytheistic men and polytheistic women who harbour evil thoughts about God. Upon them is the circle of evil. God's wrath is upon them. He has cursed them and prepared for them hell, an evil destination indeed. And to God belong the hosts of the heavens and the earth, and God is all-powerful, wise. Indeed, we have sent you as a witness, a bearer of glad tidings, and a warner, so that you may believe in God and his messenger, and that you may assist him, revere him, and glorify him morning and evening. Those who pledge allegiance to you are indeed pledging allegiance to God. The hand of God is over their hands. Whoever breaks his pledge breaks it only to his own detriment. But whoever fulfills the covenant he has made with God, he will grant him a mighty reward. The desert Arabs who stayed behind will say to you, "Our wealth and our families kept us occupied, so ask forgiveness for us." They say with their tongues what is not in their hearts. Say, who then has any power over God for you, if he intends harm for you or intends benefit for you? Nay, rather, God is ever aware of what you do. You thought that the messenger and the believers would never return to their families, and that was made pleasing in your hearts. You harboured evil thoughts and were a people doomed to perish. Whoever does not believe in God and his messenger, verily we have prepared a blazing fire for the disbelievers. And to God belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth. He forgives whom he wills and punishes whom he wills, for God is ever forgiving, merciful. Those who remain behind will say, when you set out to take the spoils, let us follow you, seeking to change the word of God. Say, you will not follow us. Thus has God said beforehand. Then they will say, nay, you are envious of us. But they understand little, except a very little. Say to those desert Arabs who stayed behind, you will be called to fight against a people of great might. You will either fight them, or they will submit. And if you obey, God will grant you a good reward. But if you turn away as you did before, he will punish you with a painful punishment. There is no blame on the blind, nor is there blame on the lame, nor is there blame on the sick. But whoever obeys God and his messenger, he will admit them to gardens beneath which rivers flow. But whoever turns away, he will punish them with a painful punishment. God was well pleased with the believers when they pledged allegiance to you under the tree. He knew what was in their hearts, so he sent down tranquility upon them, and he rewarded them with a near victory and abundant spoils to take. And God is mighty, wise. God has promised you abundant spoils of war that you will take, and he has hastened this for you, and held back the hands of men from you, so that it may be a sign for the believers, and that he may guide you to a straight path. And he has promised you other gains that you were as yet unable to attain, but God has encompassed them, and God is capable of all things. Had the disbelievers fought you, they would surely have turned their backs, and they would find no protector or helper. This is the way of God that has been followed before, and you will find no change in the way of God. It was he who held back their hands from you and your hands from them in the valley of Makkah, after he had granted you victory over them. And God sees well all that you do. They are the ones who disbelieved and hindered you from the sacred mosque, and prevented the sacrificial animals from reaching their rightful place. Had it not been for believing men and believing women whom you did not know, and whom you might have trampled underfoot, thus bringing guilt upon yourselves without knowing it, God would have allowed you to fight them. But he wished to admit into his mercy whomever he wills. Had they been separate, we would have punished those who disbelieved among them with a severe punishment. When the disbelievers harboured within their hearts the arrogance of pre-Islamic Jahiliyyah, God sent down his tranquility upon his messenger and upon the believers and made firm in them the word of piety, and they were most deserving of it and worthy of it. And God has full knowledge of all things. Truly God has fulfilled the vision of his messenger in truth. You will surely enter the sacred mosque, if God wills, in security, with your heads shaved or your hair cut short without fear. He knew what you did not know, and he granted besides this a near victory. It is he who sent his messenger with guidance and the religion of truth to make it prevail over all religion, and sufficient is God as a witness. Muhammad is the messenger of God, and those with him are hard against the disbelievers, merciful among themselves. You see them bowing and prostrating in prayer, seeking bounty from God and his good pleasure. Their marks are on their faces from the traces of prostration. That is their likeness in the Torah and their likeness in the Gospel. Like a seed that sends forth its shoot, then strengthens it, and it becomes thick, and it stands firm on its stem, delighting the sowers, so that he may enrage the disbelievers by them. God has promised those who believe and do righteous deeds among them forgiveness and a great reward.